Hey guys, today I'm going to make a video on something that I just went through, and I decided that I was going to make a process for it in Make. I was using Instantly to send some outreach, and I was cleaning up the unibox, and I wanted to tag somebody as like a save for later. I'm labeling it as a DR, so like a database reactivation, and I want to make an automation that when I take that action and instantly it sends it over to my high level account, and I take some action at some point later on, so that I keep in contact with this person. I haven't thought through the entire scenario yet, but I do want to make a video to show kind of as I think through the process and how to do it. So we're just going to go off the cuff, and hopefully this will make some sense, and I won't have to edit too much of this. All right. So let's see. So I have gotten a little bit of work done already. So I've got a lead that I want to follow up with at some point in the future. So what I did was I needed to go to integrations. So I go to settings, integrations, and webhooks. And I clicked add a webhook, and I created this new webhook for DR, and I'm setting it to all campaigns. So now within Make, I went in here and I'm just now starting the scenario. So I added this watch event from Instantly, and the webhook that I created was this webhook here. So I just created a webhook as I was going through that, and I'm calling it lead tagged as DR. So the idea being, when I tag somebody as, let me refresh this page here. When I tag somebody as, once it loads here. All right. So if I go to tag this person as DR, that is what I want as the trigger to send this to my high level account and add the contact, and probably add some kind of label that I'm going to use in high level to follow up with them at some point. That's the part that I haven't completely thought through yet, but that's what I'm working on. Okay. So I've got this watch event. So when that happens in Instantly, that's the trigger. So now I've added the module for the lead connector, and I'm going to search the contacts. And I'm going to search here. So let me see if I can capture this. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to run it once. So right now, it is listening for that action. And I'm going to bring this down here. I'll bring this over to the side. I'm going to go over to my Instantly, just so that we can see this happen kind of real time. Okay, so where's the one that I wanted to? Okay, so I'm going to mark this one as DR. And we've seen it capture here. So I'm going to move this back over. I'm going to open up my screen here. Okay, so now I've captured that event. And you can see it came in. Here's the email. Here was the campaign that I was using, and I've captured the email. And now I'm going to add a router, because I'm going to, let's see, I did a similar one over here. Scenarios, send interested lead to high level. Okay, so if I find somebody, then I'm going to, got it. Yep. Okay, so let's do create contact. Let's do create contact. And we're going to get the email from here. We're going to get the first name from Instantly as well. Oh, you know what? We don't have it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I was doing here. I needed to make another call to get additional information from Instantly. That's right. Okay. So we'll do that. So if I don't have any, let's see. What was my criteria here? If the email does not, if it exists, if it does not exist, right. Okay. So if my contact ID does not exist, then we're going to create a contact, And if it does exist, contact ID exists, and the email, let's see, contact email is equal to the email coming in from Instantly. Okay. All right, so then we're going to add high level here. We're going to update a contact. Okay, we're going to do contact ID is this. We'll just leave it for that like that. Okay, let's clean this up. So I'm going to call this contact does not exist. Okay, we'll call this contact does exist. Okay. Let's see. I don't have. Okay, let's do another. So we're going to create the contact with the email address, and then I'm going to go back to Instantly, and I'm going to search the leads, right? Search leads. And I'm going to search based on the email that was returned. I should only just get one. Oops, one. Okay. Let's see if that. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to iterate through this again. All right. So I'm going to mark this as it doesn't matter. Not interested. Okay. So now when I do it again, we should be able to capture this again. So I'm going to run this once. Okay. Run this once. So it's going to capture this again. I'm going to mark Ben as that. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. So it went all the way through. It created the lead in high level. So here's the output. And it added the email. And now I'm searching Instantly. And I'm searching by. Okay. Here's the output. So I did find the contact. All right. Now I need to update high level. Update a contact, and I want to update it with the contact ID. Got to think through this a little bit. But I do want to do first name coming back from, where's first name? My eyes are not seeing it. Interesting. Okay. So I don't have it. Let's see. Sequence. No. Oh, lead data. It's probably under lead data. Gotcha. My guess is that. All right. First name, lead data. Okay, here we go. First name, last name. I was missing it. Okay. And the contact ID is going to be the contact from what was created here, right? And I think that should be good. Let's see. So I'm going to update the first name, last name, and then if we happen to have it, I want the phone number as well. Looks like we don't have it. Where was I getting the phone number on this one? Search leads. I was mapping the phone. I do have it. Lead data from phone. Okay. Lead data. Oh, I guess if there are phone numbers, there might be some type of array there. Okay, we'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. I can add that later if I have somebody that does actually have something. All right, so then I'm going to, in this case, I'm going to create the contact in high level. I call back to Instantly to get the additional information because I didn't capture, or I wasn't sent the first name and last name So I get that from Instantly. I go back to HighLevel and I update that contact. And I want to tag them. Let's see, I want to add a tag as well. I want to tag them as DR because I have a tag in my HighLevel account as DR as well. And I think I have some automations for that as well. Okay, so let me do this. So now if it doesn't exist, if it does exist, then do I want to do anything? Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before I go there, I also want to tag them. Where's the source? I want to add source. I want to add the campaign that they came from. Let's see. So that's probably going to be from the first Instantly event, campaign name. Okay. So that way I just have a record of when I initially reached out to that person, what got that conversation going. So I do want to store that as well. Okay. If the contact does exist, what do I want to do? Actually, hang on. Let me go back to HighLevel. Let's do. That's what I want to do. Okay, I'm going to delete this module, and I'm going to add note. Add a note to the contact. Okay, so this is still contact ID exists. And I said the email, contact email is equal to the email coming from the event. Okay. So if that's the case, I'm going to add a note. Contact ID is this. That's what I'd rather do. That's better. Okay. All right. Cool. Let me save this. And let me refresh here. Okay. So we'll run through this test a couple of times. I'm going to delete the one that was just added. Delete. Dismiss. Okay. So I'm going to run through this again, and I'm going to change it back to not interested. Okay. So this guy's name is Ben, generically speaking. Okay. I'm going to mark him as DR. It's going to come in. It's going to search for him. He's not in my database. It's going to add the contact. It's going to go back out to Instantly to capture the first name and last name, and then it's going to update my HighLevel account with the first name and last name, the campaign that he responded to, and tagged as DR. Once he's in there, then I'm going to go back to Instantly, change him back to not interested, and then run the second test and tag him as DR again. And in that case, he's going to go down this path, and then we're just going to add a note and saying he also responded to, and then the campaign name. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to bring this one out. I'm going to bring this one here. Let's see. Got to organize my windows here. All right, bring this over. And I'm going to kind of go like this. All right, we'll make this smaller. And I'm going to begin Instantly. Okay. So Ben does not exist here. Oh, let me refresh here because he does exist. Okay. Ben is not in my database. Let's see. Ben. Nope, nobody named Ben. Okay. Let me just, so I don't have to blur the screen too much. All right. I'm going to have this side open. I'm going to mark him as DR. We're going to see the magic. Boom. Oh, dang it. Did it wrong. All right. Got to do this run once thing. Wait for new data. All right. So it's running. I am going to hit it right now. Boom. It goes through, and now it created the contact. All right. So now if I go back into to high level, if I refresh, now I see Ben in here. I've got the email there. He was tagged as a contact source came from the campaign, and he was tagged DR. Perfect, beautiful. All right, so now I've got him in there. Now we're on the second test. Now I just want to see a note. So let's go, if I view on notes, I don't have any. Let me expand this. So Ben doesn't have any notes. So now we're gonna do that again, and we're going to see the note magically appear. All right, not interested. Go back to make, run it once again, wait for new data, and I'm going to go boom. Coming through. Let's see. There we go. All right, now it went down this path, added the note. Gonna refresh Ben. There you go. There you go. All right, also responded to campaign analytics and reporting, which is true. But if I had reached out to him and at one point and the campaign was called analytics and reporting, and I happened to reach out to him again using another campaign, obviously the names would be different, but that's what I wanted to accomplish. Let's see. What else do I want to do? I think that's it for right now. Yeah, now I can delete it from my Instantly, and now I've got them in my high level, and I can start using high level to do the follow-up and the nurturing, keep in touch, let them know all the cool things that I'm doing, and I think that's it. Okay, there you go. Hopefully you found that interesting and followed along. Let me know if you want me to share that template, that scenario template with you, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.